A girl was accidentally swapped at birth and grew up in a remote rural village. When she finally reunited with her biological parents, who were local millionaires, they rejected her and even spoke to her harshly, feeling she was unworthy of being their daughter. In stark contrast, the daughter they had raised in her place lived a life of comfort and was doted on by them. She wasn't even allowed to attend the adopted daughter's birthday party. Disheartened, the girl decided to cut ties with her biological parents and return to her adoptive parents, where she had always felt warmth and love. However, her adoptive father was seriously ill, and the family couldn't afford his treatment. Her sister-in-law complained that they should never have given the girl money for her own use, and now it was impossible to cope with the poor family's situation. Her adoptive mother defended the girl, leading to an argument with her daughter-in-law. Just then, the girl appeared. Her adoptive mother, overcome with emotion and tears, hurried to get her food, fearing she had been wronged and gone hungry. At that moment, the adoptive father suddenly vomited blood, and the family rushed him to the hospital. They learned he needed urgent surgery, but they were desperate. They simply couldn't afford the high medical fees. The girl stepped forward and said she could earn the money, but her sister-in-law thought she was making things worse and even pushed her roughly against a wall. To raise the surgery funds, the girl secretly went to the river alone to fish and sell the catch. She caught a lot of fish quickly and took them to the market, where they sold out in no time. Meanwhile, the family had scraped together some money, but it was still far from enough. Then, the adoptive mother's son ran in, saying the girl was missing. The sister-in-law assumed the girl had grown tired of their poverty and gone to live with her wealthy biological parents. At that moment, a doctor came to urge them to pay the fees immediately or discharge the patient, as hospital beds were in short supply. The adoptive mother begged for a few more days, but a man beside the doctor roughly pushed her aside and ordered them to give up the bed for his sick father. He even told his men to smash things. Just then, the girl arrived in time, stopped the troublemakers, and made them compensate for the damage. She then took out the money she had earned and handed it to her adoptive mother, leaving her sister-in-law staring at her in disbelief.